That cut is jarring. Just cut the music. Just done. All right. What's up, everyone? I got 8 people in here already. You guys are piling in. Appreciate that. We're gonna be working on some comics. We're no more Sea of Thieves. If you are looking for additional content, let me just be super prepared here and let you know that on my YouTube channel. Look at this. Look at this. I've cut the Sea of Thieves stream that we did. Where's the goddamn saxophone? Yeah. So colorist K. Michael Russell. Okay, let's back up. First of all, let's just get this promotion done with. I cut these Sea of Thieves into like bite-sized adventures of me and the boys hanging out. It was like a 2.5 hour stream. I cut it down into like 40 minutes. It's just antics of us in Sea of Thieves. The review's going to go up tomorrow, I think, but that was already streamed as well. So yeah, this isn't quite new content, but it's like I'm playing with editing a little bit and getting used to that stuff. Now, as for the saxophone, so apparently, K. Michael Russell, he's singing on his channel now, which I can't compete with. We're not even going to try to compete with that. It's going to be a disaster. But I did joke that, if this is the arms race, I will step up. I will get a saxophone, I will get a smoke machine, and I will find some way to wail on a saxophone while also taking my shirt off. And it will happen. This is the arms race. If this is the bar I gotta hit, I gotta get it done. Oh, man. So, okay. Alright. What else is going on? Other than YouTube and saxophone. Barry Colors. Welcome back to High Society. Everything around you is now solid gold. Your beard, solid gold. You're welcome. Member of the Comic Book Coloring Society. What else is going on? I've been making some comics. Nightwing number 60 in the can today. Got that done. Am I getting a guitar for the stream? No. Saxophone, smoke machine. Get it right. So, hey Nimish, what's up? I've been working on some comics. I've been working on Nightwing number 60. Got that done. It turns out that, like, if you've been wondering where the stream is, like, doing Emerald City Comic Con for, like, 5 days, and then having, like, a week to scramble and catch up on things, and then having my mother here for 5 days, and then, like, trying to catch up on things, and then going to Collective Con in Florida, which is where I'm going to be next. That's this weekend. It's a lot. It's just a lot. Like, I've been trying to do extra stuff, and like even just like doing some sketching is like really, really tough for me to find the time. Like, basically I get up and I try to get as much work done as possible, and then like everything extra kind of falls by the wayside. I will be better at this going forward, hopefully. Collective Con in Jacksonville, Florida is a smaller show, so I don't think I'm gonna have to do like too much prep for that, and it's just gonna be like coming in on Friday, there on Saturday, leaving on Sunday. Should be like very quick, very easy. We'll see how it goes. I think that's it as far as like announcements. Oh, look at this. There's a big Jinx World crime sale, and also apparently we just destroyed this image. Like, what is happening here? We've all the pixels. There's a big Jinx World crime sale that's going on right now. If you want to check out Powers, I personally start at issue number 25 of Volume 2. I think that's the coolest dead superheroes you know, or something like that is the title. But the whole series great. I was a fan before I started working on it. You should check it out. It's written by Brian Michael Bendis, drawn by Mike Oeming. You probably know that. I don't got to tell you that. So we're coloring this awesome MJ print. Look at this. Gorgeous. Eric Gapstur drew this. Perfect. Now here's the thing. Eric's a good guy. And maybe he's too polite to hustle himself out there. Look at him. A father, a good dude. I really like Eric. I don't think he gets enough attention. He has 1,500 followers. That is criminal out there. And I'm arresting all of you. I don't know where this metaphor is going. But, look. Dude crushes it. Like, any kind of style you want to do, he is so good. Y'all, and this is him inking over Phil Hester for Shipwreck. The guy's great. You should all follow him and check out what he's doing. Yeah, I can't say enough good things. He started as an inker and then moved over to doing his own thing. You would love to work with him. Yeah. Hey, Rico. What's up, Zach? So, criminally underrated. Go follow him. His info is also in the corner there, where all the info always is. Let's figure out how to color this. First of all, we gotta get out of grayscale. Boix, welcome to High Society. 17 whole years. Am I looking forward to Endgame? I mean, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, all of the Marvel DC movies, I always watch them like way later than they come out. Like, I don't see them in the theaters. Give it to you straight. I don't see them in the theaters. I don't know if I told you. I don't know if I told this story on stream, but when I was going to Emerald City Comic Con, the dude that gave me the Uber ride to the airport, he was like, "Oh, you're in comics?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Can you give me those Endgame spoilers?" And I was like, "Sorry, man. They got me on a short leash. I can't give you any Endgame spoilers. I know everything, but I cannot tell you what happens." And he was like, "You want to know what I think?" And I was like, "Yes." I absolutely want to know what you think. He was like, okay. He's like, obviously they're bringing Captain Marvel in for, we gotta flat this, by the way. So we're just gonna, I guess, start working on that. He was like, obviously they're bringing Captain Marvel in. That dude is a hero. Yeah. He was like, you know what I think? They are, it's not, the aid in stopping Thanos is not going to end there. And I was like, oh yeah? He was like, yeah, they're going to be bringing in Aquaman. They're going to be bringing in the X-Men. They're going to be bringing in Batman, Superman. They're going to need Superman to take down Thanos. And I was like, you're making a lot of sense. And you know what, chat? I didn't have the heart to crush his dreams. I didn't have the heart to explain his how intellectual properties work. Yeah. So yeah, he pitched me this world in which, I guess, you know, heroes are just coming out of the woodwork to take down Thanos. You got She-Ra in there. You got every type of hero you can imagine. Han Solo's there. He's back. Avengers Endgame. Mark my words. They tell me not to tell you this. Marvel tells me not to tell you this, but you know what? Cat's out of the bag now. Bring in Shazam and Captain Marvel. Yep. All they need is Ant-Man, if you ask the internet. Well, yeah. It's Avengers Endgame is just a retitled Ant-Man movie. No Wonder Twins. Okay, they are putting in the Wonder Twins, but the Wonder Twins are animated. They're totally separate. We're doing it Roger Rabbit style. You're waiting for Emperor Palpatine to come and help Thanos? Yeah. Oh my god. This stream is a disaster. I've told you all the secrets. So he told me all this, and then he tells me that his daughter's really into comics, which is awesome. I was asking what she was reading, and she was like, she likes Spider-Gwen, of course. She likes Gwenpool, and she likes Thor. And he runs down this list. Now you really want to see those Wonder Twins. It's beginning to sound like the ultimate showdown. Man, I am crying and touching my face, and it's making for a bad scene. I'm gonna have to like wash my face in a second. I gotta take a break already. We're early in the stream, and I gotta take a break. I'm dying, chat. So yeah. So he tells me all this, and I'm like, oh, like this is a pleasant conversation. And then he tells me that he's all about that cash flow, and then he tries to pitch me buying 10% of I don't even know what, and I'm like, dude, like, yo, I look like this. I'm not buying 10% of your company. Like, come on. She does like good comics. She had good taste. Man, I gotta jump back into Thor because I gotta find out what happens in that War of the Worlds, War of the Realms, War of the Endgame. Fuck, what's happening? Oh yeah, this is fine. He's there to let me know that this is fine. I spent a lot of my career, Zach, worrying about things that I can't change. He's a good boy, yeah. The This Is Fine dog helps you in comics because a lot of times you worry about stuff like, oh my god, am I gonna get pages? Is this book gonna come out on time? Like, am I doing a good enough job? Am I panicking? Am I in a spiral right now? Am I emotionally in a spiral? The answer is always yes, first of all. Second of all, this is fine. So that's what he's there to remind me of. Alright. We're figuring this out. So yeah, if that movie sounds appealing to you, go see Avengers Endgame and then be a little bit disappointed because that's not what's going to happen in Avengers Endgame. You understand that feel? Yeah, I feel like everyone needs a This Is Fine dog for their life. Man, by the way, do you guys remember when I was coming into this year hot and I was talking about goals and stuff? And I was like, I'm going to get all this shit done. I got a plan. I got a schedule. That schedule is annihilated. It's just crushed. Like, I'm trying not to beat myself up about it, but it's obviously I'm thinking about it. I kind of made a schedule to try to get some comics done, and comics that I was going to be drawing, and just like I feel like Emerald City Comic Con just like came in and just like punched me in the face. And then as far as like my time, and between like that and then like going to appointments for my taxes and like stuff like that, like it just seemed like it was kind of one thing after another for a while. It just like annihilated my schedule. But I'm hoping to recover, and I know that I've said this before, not on stream, but I'm hoping to. I was like, after Emerald City, I'll recover, and then it was like, then my mom was here, and then like, the in-laws are gonna be here, and like we're gonna watch a dog, and it's like, I mean, if anything, watching a dog is probably gonna help me, because it's gonna make me want to sit here in the studio with the dog. So I mean, maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll get some comics made. But yeah, kind of felt like you wish you could watch a dog. I know. She's great. Her name is Sophie, and she gets lunch, which I feel like a lot of dogs don't get. I don't know why she gets lunch, but she does, and it's my job to give it to her. Because I'm gearing up for Collective Con in Jacksonville. I think we're done flatting this, by the way. That was quick. It was quick. See, look, man. Okay, this is something that I've been struggling with my own art. Is like, I want to put down all the lines, and this is. I feel like this is something that happens with my coloring as well. Like, I was looking at some old Steve McNiven stuff that was it was done with flat color. I forgot who the colorist is. I forgot what the book was, but God, it was flat color. It all looked good, and I was like, why don't I ever do flat color? And it's because I feel like, and this is something I got to get better at, is I feel like if I don't put a ton of time into something, I'm mangling this, by the way. We should just slow down. I feel like if I don't put a ton of time into something and a lot of energy and a lot of like mark making, then like I'm not giving somebody their bang for their buck. But here's like, Eric did this Mary Jane piece, and really he's like, you know, the club, it's recognizable as a club. You know, like, he didn't draw the whole crowd dancing. You know, Mary Jane's on like some platform here dancing. He really just drew her, but he didn't even like, he was so smart about where he was spending his time that like he didn't even just draw her. It's really just her face and her arms and her hair, and like that's it. Like he blacked out her torso. Like the jeans are just like kind of gestured in the crotch, and like that's it. We're deep in the crotch. I mean, we're deep in simplification of art, and I feel like this kind of stuff is important. And I don't know, I'm trying to get better at it. You can't wait to flat color Andy McDonald. You're my man, Rico. I'm like trying to knock myself out trying to keep up with Nick Klein coloring Andy McDonald, and you're like, nah, we'll just go the other direction. I think you got it figured out. Okay, I'm gonna wash my face because I'm an oily Italian. I'm gonna be right back. All right, chat. Everybody, cool. Chat amongst yourselves. I'm gonna be right back. I shot JR. All right. Let's emotionally reset. So, all right. This is the club, and let's try to put our time where Eric put his time in the rendering of the face and the arms and stuff. But this is also kind of a color palette wise, this is like a pretty simple piece. Like you have your background, which can really be one color. Like obviously we're not going to do this because we want to make it something. We want to make it like a bright, fun thing. Hey, Cyril is now following. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We out here. We working. All right. So we can kind of do this like hot and cold thing where like kind of go like that. by doing kind of like a hot and cold kind of thing, we can separate the background from the foreground really easily. We also want to blend this because he didn't do any lines here, and I don't want to make like a hard cut line there. So we might even want to do the same color. I kind of like what's happening here with the skin tone and the buckle as well. That's kind of neat. Maybe we make them the same color. All right, we're on our way. Unless we go weirder. Oh no. We're going full Rico. We're not aqua and pink. God damn it. Alright, we gotta back it up. Can't do that. Can't do that. What if we... You're in the club? Yeah. Look, what I need to do is, like, first of all, I need to draw on all of the times that I've been in the club with models like Mary Jane Watson in order to understand what's going on here. I have to draw on my personal experience of being in the club with models and not seeing a Star Wars. I don't know if you guys saw that thread on Twitter. There was a guy that was like, I'm successful because I haven't seen Dork Wars. It was a real good thread. By a trash human being. See whatever you want. You should have a good time. I mean, maybe we go this direction. Maybe we flip the script. Hot and cold. Can't help it. He had many cars. Yes, he did have many cars. See, okay, we're kind of into a problem where, like, if I warm up the crowd, like, Mary Jane's hair has to read as red, and, like, that's easier to do if we make her more red. Here's the problem. If we go the opposite on the color wheel, if we go to like the greenish bluish stuff, then her hair is going to start to look gray, which is not where we want to be. And we have mangled these flats. Like, just mangled. Luckily, it's very easy to flat, so we're still figuring it out. We're still look, we're still testing the waters. We're still experimental. It's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe color doesn't matter. Your success is directly related to the amount of cars you own and can flaunt. Yes. Are you deep in that thread right now, Boix? It sure was something. I feel like the Star Wars trailer came out and then he was like, now's my time to let people know that I'm successful because I haven't seen Star Wars. It was very, very weird. It was very weird. Yeah, you're not wrong. When MJ was orange, she reminded you of Starfire. Yeah. Yeah, man, comics is a rough game. Like, you can just end up in weird places where characters look like aliens if you don't pull it off. All right, let's. I do kind of want to make her red, but like. We're figuring this out. Like, maybe this is the best way to do this. And the crux of it, maybe this thing doesn't live or die by the palette, but by the rendering that we do. We're going to have to do some clean rendering. We're not going to be using that, like, grungy brush that we normally does. Who said the Dork Wars thing? It was a weird... I'm sure if you search for it, Kevin, Mellon, and Marissa Louise were talking about it. They were linking it. I mean, maybe we just balance it, like red on the bottom, red on the top. Minimal coloring. We're picking like 3 colors now. We're like red, dark red, and blue, and that's like it. Which maybe this thing it should be like that. Let's just mess with the slider. It all works. It all works. She's the Hulk now. She's the Hulk now. I think the hair is the thing. Color for make a color that you want for MJ and work it out from there. Yeah. Okay, now let's color it on another page altogether. Yeah. Like I do like this. Like this area here with like this weird orange for the lights and like her in blue, but she's not reading as a redhead and it's not reading as visually as Mary Jane. I mean, maybe we can push her into that territory. Like that kind of starts to maybe a little less. See, but look, we're in this area now where her hair is gray. Her hair is just gray. Which I don't know if that's good comics. I like this. I want to be in this place. However, yellow transitioning up to orange for her hair, maybe. Purple lights, maybe. We could make like just this light in the back like a different color and have it kind of color the scene a little bit. We could do that. That's actually smart. Nick Filardi, you're the smartest man alive. You've done it. Nobel Prize, please. Okay. All right, let's figure this out. Okay, listen. Hot pink. I teased the hot pink before and took it away last time. I did do that. All right. Like, maybe we make the light behind her red. And then we can kind of get the red into the hair that way. Hot pink disco lights. You got it, Fake McCoy. I mean, maybe we can just keep it pink like that. We can roll with that. I think. Here comes the plaid. Yeah. Hey, Kate. And what's up, Fake McCoy? We're all over the map on this one, and it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna push this red into the hair with this light. Mark my words. Disco lights because you're 87 years old? Yeah. I suspected all along. Fake McCoy's always going down to the discotheque. So I got a bunch of gear. I'm actually waiting on a tripod right now. But other than that, like I have these two little tripods. I got a bunch of gear to like shoot some stuff on the road. So for Collective Con's gonna be the the trial and error. We'll see. We'll see how Collective Con goes. As like a test for the gear. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get this antique into my lap. I changed screen protectors like a while ago, and it's fine during the day, but when I'm streaming and I have a bunch of lights on, like I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but there's like look at this glare. This glare is brutal. Brutal. It's like shit, man. I don't know. And I try to like color around it while I'm on stream. So if anything starts like in the last, I don't know, 6 months of streaming looked weird, it's a little odd, that's why. If I ever missed a spot, that's why. Let's actually, you know what? We're going to put this in the RGB. Because I feel like we're going to be using color that we can't normally kind of get in CMYK. And this isn't going anywhere. So we might as well. Might as well get to play. Let's just take the whole thing and just like bump up the saturation. Look at that. Look at that. These colors we can't use normally. Yeah, you're oofing, I assume, at that amount of glare on my Cintiq. Yeah, it's brutal. We're multiplying white. Alright, we're figuring this out. I feel like Mary Jane's coming together. I know that earlier I said I was like, we're not going to make her blue, and then now we have. I kind of wanted that the whole time, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to try to movie magic you. You mean a lot to me, chat. This isn't about deception. Nice second camera production shots. You know it. Did I go to the smartphone? Oh, I could show you actually. Give me a second. I'll show you what gear I got. This will be actually kind of a neat thing because I think we're gonna finish this pretty quickly. Give me 1 second. This is fine. Yeah. So I have the Tascam. I had to look. The Tascam DR05 for audio. I am recording audio separate because I kept looking into like trying to get smartphone to work with audio, and it was just a disaster. Like it's so hit and miss. Yeah, you're talking recording gear. You know you're gonna inquire. Yeah, it's so hit and miss if like the app is gonna work, and like Android's the Wild West. It's not as closed of a market as Apple. So I have the Tascam on top of like a shock mount. That's this thing. This middle piece here is this shock mount here. So that if people tap the table like I often do, hopefully it won't show up. And then this is just like a cheap little mini tripod thing. I also have this tripod. This is a Manfrotto combination here. They make like high quality tripods. Check on the audio recording. Yeah. So it's got like a little ball joint on the top, so you can kind of like get a good angle. But I kind of realized once I had all this stuff and I sat down and I like did like just put it on the table and recorded just Shannon and I like hanging out to like see how it works, make sure it works. I realized that the camera was really low, so I'm got another tripod that's like coming in the mail that's like kind of collapsible and stuff. And then I got I picked up a new. They are kick butt. That tripod's like solid. I picked up a new cell phone. I got a Note 9. I'm shooting with the cell phone to try to make it idiot proof. And I got a Moment wide angle lens. I went the phone route. Yeah. So the wide angle lens just clicks on, no big deal. Yeah, I think that. Look at that. So easy. I think that the phone route is going to be the easiest and the most like portable, because like this guy just like folds up, no big deal. Like this guy folds up, no big deal. That can fit in my bag very, very easily. And I think that was like my number one goal, is to make sure that it's easy. There's nothing better for phone lenses. Yeah, you're not wrong. All the research I did, they were like, that was the best. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm using for now. I'm sure it'll change in the future. I don't know. I looked into like, the problem is that like I'm not familiar with DSLR stuff and like mirrorless cameras and like full frame versus not, and like I have no experience with that stuff. So I was basically like, well, like I'm gonna buy stuff that I know that I'm gonna like be able to easily use and have just work. Not stuff I have to like train myself on. I think maybe eventually we might get you should be good lighting wise at a con, but you might get yeah, I thought about getting there's like these little, like they look like we're talking about lighting, a little key card, almost like credit card sized LED kind of thing. It's a kind of thing. I don't know. That doesn't describe it. It's like a credit card sized LED light that you can mount onto little tripods and stuff. I gotta figure this out. We gotta figure out this face, because this whole thing lives or dies by the rendering on the face and everything. So let's try to make that right. Stop talking about gear. For God's sakes. So anyway, I hope that the gear is easy to work with. Aperture light cards, yes. Yeah, because they're small and portable. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I could have done... I see a lot of people, like, when I was doing research for this, about, like, what kind of gear do you bring to Comic-Con to like shoot it? Like what kind of gear do you bring for vlogging? And people are putting like these giant cameras with like shotgun mics and like lights attached to them on like weird selfie sticks, and like it's this like huge apparatus. And I was just like, man, I just like want it to be easy and fun and easy, and I don't want to like end up. This is the thing, is like, if I sit down with someone and I'm like, hey, can I ask you a question about I'm asking a lot of people at this show what their favorite comic book is, and if I sit down with a creator and ask that, and they're like, yeah, sure. I'll be like, okay, hold on, let me get set up, and then it's like, I gotta get the camera, I gotta like adjust everything manually, I gotta like set up the sound, I gotta do like a check, you know, like I have to, when it becomes like a whole process like that, it gets a little obnoxious. And like, so I wanted not only for it to be portable, but for it to be like quick and easy. That was my goal anyway. And maybe like down the line, you got a Canon EOS R. Yeah. I mean, if you're a camera, like the thing is that like, I don't know how to use that. Like, I'm like, oh, Canon, that's a word, you know, like I don't know. It's like tough for me to figure that stuff out. I think that's my tripod that just came. Hold on. It was not my tripod. It was just close. Where the hell did I put the pen? Is the pen on the floor? Oh God, this stream's awful. We're done. We're done. Oh, here's the pen. I found the pen. Great digital camera and portable for the Sony Cybershot. Yeah, I've been mount the phone on your forehead with a rubber band and film the whole thing like hardcore Henry. I'm looking into one of the things that I was like, I don't know if I need this or not, is a stabilizer. What are they called? Gimbals. I was like, if I'm gonna be like walking around the show, I probably need one to make good video. But like, need is also a really intense word. I don't know if I need it at all, like for when I'm starting. The long and short of this is like, I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. You know, like I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try it, and then based on how it goes, I might like, you know, shoot a little bit of video for this Jacksonville show that's coming up this weekend. Collective Con. You guys should come out for that. And then get to the end of it and be like, oh my God, I got to edit all this. I hate this. You know, like I might, all of this to say, if your stationary tripod is best, yeah. Filmic Pro for phone recording is a beast. I'll check it out. All this to say, like, I might hate this, and I might never do it again. But we'll see. I'm excited for now. We're going to try it out. We'll see. I'm kind of excited to do something similar to like what Sean Crystal does, but with like a video component. For those of you who don't know, Sean Crystal does a podcast called Ink Pulp Audio. That's it's audio. Obviously, it's not video. Part of the reason why I was thinking about this in general is because not only was I looking to make content while on the road, but like I found myself, you know, staying with Michael Oming and Taki, and their studio is beautiful. And I came home and I was like, oh, I didn't get any pictures of the studio. And then I was like, if I want to see that, if I want to see like Mike and Taki's workspace, then like maybe other people will too. And obviously I'd have to ask permission and blah, 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 blah. You know, they might not want to be showing off their workspace online, which is totally fine. But, you know, like for when I can get permission for stuff like that, like maybe it's worth it, you know? Maybe you guys would be into that. So like a video kind of component to what Sean's doing as far as like interviews could be like really interesting, seeing creators like in their own space. And then interviewing them about like materials and making comics and stuff like that, I think could be cool. And plus, once I get into people's houses, squatters' rights. Done deal. I live there now. Can't get rid of me. That's how it works. Don't invite me to your home. It's the long and short of it. This is a weird shape that we're making down here. We'll get it right eventually. I don't know if it's gonna end up looking like this or not. Video's where it's at in all industries. Never invite Nick over. Got it. If they don't ask you to leave by 10 p.m., you're legally allowed to stay till morning. That's true, but except for the state of Massachusetts because they're antiquated vampire laws. Yeah, Nick, I live here, Filardi. Yeah. That's the law. I don't make it. Yeah. At any rate, I thought doing that kind of thing would be fun, and it'd be a way to make content while I was on the road. Because I know you guys want to see content. I've been spreading out that Sea of Thieves content over a handful of edited videos, and it actually like really kind of worked out for me because you leave, but so do your belongings. Old sticky fingers fake McCoy over here. Yeah, you wish you had yeah, there needs to be a directory of all the nicknames for sure. Kate. Yeah, the John Berg color guides. You mean the Patricia Mulville color guides? Hey Bangy, what's up? All right. This is a good place to start, but we're gonna heavily change from here. We do want to put like red into her hair, which means we got to put it into her skin tone too. Let's try to figure that out. Remember when I said this was going to be like an easy one that's not going to take that long? We'll see what happens. I'm like starting to suspect that this will not be an easy one that doesn't take that long. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I'm looking forward to shooting that video though. A couple of friends of mine, Chad Thomas and I think might slightly ambush Robert into doing some video stuff too. We've talked to him before on stream though. And I don't want it to be like the Robert Wilson show, but I like talking to Robert, and I think he's a smart dude. But we're probably going to talk to on the road for Collective Con, my buddy Larry Watts. And I know these guys are like not big like headliners, you know, but I like talking to them. So that's what you're going to get for a little while. It's going to be like my friends, so that I don't have to like embarrass myself in front of other people. Am I going to be bringing my saxophone to Collective Con? No, I won't be. I will be signing saxophones. If you have one, bring it in. Don't actually do that. I'm not going to actually be signing saxophones. If it helps, you could say every piece is an easy one that won't take that long. Oh man. That's hitting close to home for me. Spring weathers make your mood so much better. That's good. Saxophone, yeah. So K. Michael Russell, who's another colorist, who you guys should look up and follow, if you don't already. He's up in the game. He's his channel is now one part comic coloring, one part music. Nick, why won't you sign my saxophone? And I was like, he was like, I'm up in the game. It's your move, Flarty. And I was like, well, time to get a saxophone. Time to get a saxophone. Time to get a smoke machine. Time to figure out how to take my shirt off while wearing a saxophone. I don't make the rules. I mean, I guess I kind of do make the rules for this stream, but at a certain point, instinct takes over. What does that even mean? It's sexy time. Answer is button-ups, yeah. Answer is button-ups, smoke machine, and then fan. That's the answer. Yeah, time to learn Careless Whisper for sure. 100%. Is there any other song you can play on the saxophone other than Careless Whisper? If there is, I don't want any part of it. Oh god, I'm all over the place with this thing. This grad is driving me nuts. Please, please, please. Okay, let's make sure we have our selection. Okay. Alright. Good lord. You can teach me that? You are the major band geek. Velvet Red. Oh no. Who can it be now? Yeah. Leave the skin tone, say it's Mystique. Oh no. She's supposed to be in the club. It's alright if she's blue. Everybody's blue. God, did we Mystiqued it? Oh no. This was supposed to be an easy one. This was supposed to be an easy one. Now we're in the weeds. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll get the skin tone right. I really thought this was going to be an easy one. I thought that we were going to be in here, in and out, no problem. And then it was like, oh, now she's She-Hulk, and I don't know. I don't know. I am looking forward to if like everything goes well, the equipment works. I'm going to be in Dallas talking to people and making content for that. But Heroes Comic-Con is also coming up in like 3 months, maybe. Ish? I can't remember. You are a sax teacher for a band? Does it have to be 2-color? Yeah. Alright. But I'm excited for Heroes. I'm always excited to go to Heroes Con. Heroes Con's a great show. It's in Charlotte, for anybody who doesn't know. I love that show. Does this work? Are we not in the right space? I don't know if we're in the right space. This line is terrible. We gotta figure that out. But, before we do, Well, being pulled in a million different directions. Yeah, yeah. But to be fair, I don't know if this piece is coming out how I want to, while being pulled in a million different directions in the chat. So, chat may be winning as far as my as far as like how the struggle is playing out. Is that red enough? I don't know if it's red enough. We didn't save the flats, obviously. Obviously. Make stink lines under her armpits? Jeez. Jeez. MJ, no respect. Peter Parker made a deal with the devil to get you back. Or to be back in high school, or I don't know. No, that doesn't work. He made a deal with the devil to get Aunt May back at the expense of your marriage. You don't get any respect. Oh my god. Mary Jane has never gotten respect. Reclaim those flats. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright. We don't need the flats. We'll just make the selection. But yeah, I'm excited for Heroes because there's so many artists that come to Heroes. There's always a snapshot and restart. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to do that. I like the hair. The hair came out pretty decent. And we're gonna do the same kind of lighting trick on the side too, but maybe the blue doesn't work anymore. Maybe the red? Maybe Fake McCoy's hot pink? See, this blends too much. This blends in way too much. Man, I like the blue. Just paint glares all over the piece and call it. It's in the club. Yeah, I mean, you just saw Trad is coming. That's awesome. I haven't ever met Trad more. I would love to hang out. Just paint glares. Yeah. More lens flare. We're figuring it out. I didn't actually change it that far from the original blue. We just have to... Here, the blue will work. Trust me. The blue will work. I will teach you guitar. Alright. That's a Dan Smith will teach you guitar joke. You fucking will. That's a very niche meme. I'm sorry. I don't. Maybe the blue doesn't work. What is happening with this piece? There's an ad that ran in like all guitar magazines for a while, called Dan Smith will teach you guitar. I think it's Dan Smith. And it's like the picture of a guy, and all it says is Dan Smith will teach you guitar, and it comes across like a threat. Like he definitely didn't think about it beforehand. Like, should you put this out there into the world? Has greenish blue tone on the face, and it worked for that cover. Yeah. Hold on, I'm figuring it out. We're an RGB, baby. We're using all kinds of colors you can't normally use. I'm glad, by the way, that somebody's paying attention to those beauty covers. I put a lot of time and hard work into them, and sometimes I'm like, is anybody like A paying attention to the beauty because they should, and then B paying attention that I'm doing the covers? Do people like that? I don't know. So I'm glad you're paying attention to beauty covers. Um, yeah, I'm trying to. This is now a Netflix original. Oh no. Um, all right, all right. Yeah, I'm trying to think about the light in a slightly different way than I initially started with it. And we're in that sweet spot of like um RGB stuff that like you can't really normally get. This is looking better. Yeah, yeah. The bi lighting. Yeah, you're not wrong. Are we turning Mary Jane into a bisexual icon? I'm alright with that. See what I mean by we got to do very careful, calculated cuts on this? It's because it has to look clean. It has to look real clean. Um, let's tweak the lighting. We're gonna kind of like lighter from below a little bit. Thanks, man. Uh, we're trying out here. Maybe not a screen, maybe just a straight up. We're getting there. We're getting there. That's way too bright, that shine. There we go. We're getting there. I feel like the rest of it is just going to be some simple cut and grad. We got to get a huge light source on the side here. Let's kind of fix this. Fix this. This shape is weird. And I'm just going to try to ignore it by washing it out. We've successfully ignored it. This shape is weird too. The arm shouldn't do this. Yeah, so I gotta like do some actual prep work before shows. He's a weird guy. Yeah. Hey, Dave Jordan, what's up? Eric, by the way, you just brought up Eric again. He's the artist who did this. His stuff is awesome. Everyone should follow him. He's criminally underfollowed on Twitter. Everyone should go follow him. His info's in the corner. We worked together. I met him working together on what did we work on? It's like Flash Season 0 stuff for like the DVD. We did stuff with Phil Hester. He was inking Phil Hester. And then he was like kind of dipping his toe into he was doing some drawing on his own, but he was also like kind of trying to figure out color. And I was like, man, dude's just going to do it all. He's going to be a powerhouse. There's a how the fuck do armpits work? God damn. There's like a line here, right? There's a line there, like here. Is that how armpits work? Here? That? Here? Maybe we just ignore the armpit entirely. I haven't seen his James Bond stuff. I should look that up. Man, I've actually been on like a kick with how do armpits work? Hey, Ghost Cinnamon Toast. I've been on this this tip where I've been playing Valkyria Chronicles, and it's cut into like basically all my free time. So I haven't read like any comics lately. Like I read Sarah and from TKO, which I thought was real good. And then some Outcast, which is real good. But I read those for work because I'm like trying to do something similar as Betty. But like my own thing as well. Like not make it look exactly like Betty, but I just kind of wanted to see what she was doing. I do love James Bond. I haven't read any James Bond comics though, which is weird. This is weird. It looks like she's got like a skeleton arm. Let's fix this. Maybe we could put some blue in the... No, that's a disaster. Yeah, Ibrahim too. Ibrahim's so good. Skeleton arm. Yeah. We accidentally skeleton armed when we should have French fried. Ibrahim and I did some Flash Year Zero as well, but I don't think he liked me. I mean, not as a person, but just like as a colorist. I think that there was like a note that he was trying to get me to do that like I just flat out did not understand what he was asking for, and it was because like this one scene had kind of like this floor was like an optical illusion kind of thing where like I thought it was a wall, but it was a floor because we were so out of the POV like cone with the perspective that it was like reading really weird, and my flatter had flatted it. This is the thing. This is all my flatter's fault. My flatter had flatted it as a wall, so I was like, oh, this is a wall, and he was like, what are you doing to the floor? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then like it just like turned into a mess. I think that he got a little frustrated with me, and that's fair. It's fair. It happens. Um, I'd love a second shot at coloring him again though, because that was a long time ago, and he is real good. I feel like I could do good work over Ibrahim. All right, should we? Try to figure out these hands. Hands. What are hands even good for? It's like you always say, Nick Flaherty can't tell his floor from his wall. It was, look, we were out of the cone of vision, all right? Out of the cone of vision, everything gets wonky. And it took like, I don't know. I feel like if it was a phone call, we would have just like been like, he would have been like, hey, here it is, and I would have been like, oh yeah, I see it now. But because it was like over email, over several emails, I was just like, I don't know what's happening. That's me over email, by the way. Just a blanket, I don't know what's happening. But I don't know. Maybe this is in my head because like I felt this is also once it's flatted one way, it's hard to see it the other way for sure. Ibrahim's a guy super good in the industry, hasn't figured out what to do with yet. Yeah. He's so good. But it's also like he might not even remember this. Like this might be like a thing where like I feel like I'm not succeeding or understanding, and I'm frustrated, so I have a lot of emotion tied to it, and he's completely forgotten about this, and he's willing to work with me again. That also could be a possibility. Comics will fuck with your head, for sure. Okay. I think we're getting close. We're gonna add some like lens flares into this, but I mean maybe it doesn't even need lens flares. Yeah, what Rico said too, by the way, is 100% right. Like once something is flatted one way, it's really difficult to see it as in another direction. Like if the flatter like kind of gets it wrong, sometimes like half of the time that that's human in most ways, including email. I don't know what's happening. Once the flatter does like one thing, it makes it really difficult. Like a lot of the notes that I get, some of the notes that I get, are like notes that are where the flatter flattered it one way, I saw it as that way, and then colored it as that way. Whether it's like a lot, this happens a lot. Where the flatter will flat the upper, like it'll be a man, and they didn't draw the bottom lip, and they just drew the upper lip, and the flatter will flat it as teeth, like just white as the upper lip, and because it's a cartoon, it just looks like teeth. Like I get the page, it looks like teeth. So I paint in an upper lip on the top of the teeth, and it's just like, oh now, and then I hand it over, and they're like, hey, that's not what that looks like. Can you please fix that? Always, yeah, Rico, thank you. And so I have to be like on it as far as like, is this the actual teeth? Is this the upper lip? What's happening here? Stuff like that. The old tooth lip. Yep. Look, man. Every job has a lot of ins and outs, a lot of what have yous. And And this job's no different. You get the old tooth flip. You bring up the tooth flip to any colorist, they'll know exactly what you're talking about. Exactly what you're talking about. All right. We're getting close, chat. With the jeans, we kind of gotta like fade it because it's like turning into the club area. But I also do want to kind of keep the shape because Eric did a lot of cool work in here, so. I think, is that it? Let's try some special effects. Let's get weird. You guys ready to get weird? I mean, what if we just can we just annihilate all the work I just did down here? Is that what we're doing? God. Old toothlip Filardi. All right, let's. I did kind of want to lighten her up because I feel like she was a little bit dark. Maybe add a little flare on it. Whoa, hello. I wonder if we could, let's flare all the white. Let's flare all the white. Select the white, feather it 20 pixels. This looks weird. We'll fix that. We'll fix that, chat. This looks weird. We'll definitely fix that as well. But this is a good jumping on point. Your tooth flip is ready? No. Don't make tooth flip a thing. It's the thing is tooth flip is not where you want to be. That's the point. That's the number one thing plaguing comics right now is tooth flip. That's the biggest problem that we have to deal with that no one talks about. Get out of here. A little something over the inks on her right side. Yeah, maybe. That's not a bad suggestion. Kind of carve out the form a little bit. I don't know though. Eric made specific choices with the lighting. This just in. Toothlip takes down Thanos. That's it. How are you guys figuring out all these Avengers Endgame spoilers that I definitely know? What is tooth? Okay, so what I was just saying. So like, when a cartoonist will, we're gonna just. So a cartoonist will draw some dude, right? And like we're gonna just forgive my very quick drawing abilities here. So he's got like the cartoonist's got the nose, you know, and then with a guy, like he may just do this like kind of like upper lip thing. So he'll kind of like be like this, like that kind of like upper lip, and they might go like that. That actually helps. This helps. But like if they don't put that in, a flatter might get this and be like, okay, I'm gonna flat this thing like this. Deselect the upper lip like that. Like they're gonna flat it like that because they think that this is the open mouth. So then I might get it and then be like, okay, we gotta, well, oh god, tooth lip on Mary Jane. That's not what we want. I might get it and then be like, okay, I have to put a like upper lip on this guy and be like this. Like maybe a little shadow down here, a little shadow under the nose, like that kind of thing. So then I'll hand this in to like the, artist, I guess, to the artist, and then he'll be like, hey, you colored the upper lip like a tooth. It's not always like, I feel like this is very easily recognizable as an upper lip, but some drawings are not, especially when you have like a room of people talking. Wait, we almost just trashed this thing. Gotta be on our toes. Fuck. So yeah, a lot of artists will be like, in a room of people talking, sometimes it'll be hard to tell, like if somebody's sitting there with their mouth open and they just didn't draw any lips, or especially on guys, or like if they just drew the upper lip, or like, and if it's like at a distance, like we were zoomed up there, but like if it's like this guy in the back and the artist just goes in and is like like that, I don't know if that's an upper lip or a teeth, like I'm just like in the fucking weeds. Yeah, so that's kind of like tooth lip. And all colorists deal with it. I wonder if I should be using, instead of using the gradient tool, using a brush. Yes, I should have been using a brush the whole time. Hey, thank you for the following. Last Dome 1981. Or LA Storm? Is that? Oh my god. My reading comprehension through the fucking roof. Your upper lip is so pale people think it's your teeth. Fake McCoy, please. Alright, let's see if we should add curves to the other side of her. Also, we might need to white this part out and make it glow. Does this... Oh, God. Get me out of this terrible Photoshop brush. Maybe? Maybe? Maybe. No. No. Alright. We are going over the line art. We are off the reservation. Hang on to your butts. This is going to look bad before it looks good. Should we do something like this? Oh, shoot. Should we do something like this? Not this, but something like this. Maybe? No. 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 I've decided no. Pink that side boob. Oh my god. Hey, Aga. What's up? We're not gonna. Well, maybe we should pink up the side boob just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. All right. I think we're getting close to the end. This was a quick one. Maybe just like a little bit of white in the necklace. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. I keep trying to like add to this, and I think that ultimately we just need to like leave it alone. I think Eric has done all the great work that we don't need to like muck it up, basically. Let me think. Is there anything we need to do to this? I'm going to sign it. I think we're going to call it. Come to CollectiveCon. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow, but if you don't see me tomorrow, I'm leaving for CollectiveCon early Friday. So you won't see me until next week. Man, this came out good though. Like, man, Eric is good. Eric's a good artist. Wait, maybe we should. Hold on. Photoshop help, get out of here. Eric made this super easy on us, and you know how he did that? Pencilers, take note. He did that because he thought about the light source. Like a dang madman. He thought about the light source. He thought about how it was going to fall on the person. And so he made all of the light source stuff very easy for us. Like, he made it so that this piece like will just absorb color. Thank you, Fake McCoy. You guys should all follow him. Yeah. So if I'm not streaming tomorrow, you won't see me until next week. But I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. We may, instead of doing coloring tomorrow, we may get down on inking some pages. I might start inking pages. I don't know. Okay, I'm a professional comic book colorist. I'm not a professional inker or a professional writer or a professional penciler. So, cut me some slack with that if we do that tomorrow. But we might do that in lieu of doing some more coloring. Maybe we'll do some sketchbook stuff. I'm not really sure. But we'll probably, if we're going to be streaming tomorrow, we're going to be doing some drawing. Like I said, if you want to check out the Sea of Thieves cuts that we did, I took the stream of Boyks and I playing some Sea of Thieves, and I put it up on YouTube and just kind of cut them into like 10-minute episodes. You've been penciling a page during the stream. That's awesome, Barry. Thank you, Kate. If you want to see this piece not filtered through the Twitch algorithm into your monitor or whatever, I'm going to be posting it on social media right up there. I've actually been leaning away from Twitter a lot lately and trying to think about how to use Instagram a little bit more. I may start using Instagram stories for basically all the dumb crap that I was posting on Twitter. Maybe. We'll see. I'll probably still use both. I don't know. I'm a creature of habit. At any rate, this piece is going to go up in those places. So check it out there. And like it, follow it, subscribe to it, retweet it. I don't know. Comment, I guess. I don't know how any of this works. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. We'll do some coloring next week. Until then, and we'll do a Comic-Con wrap-up next week, too. I'll tell you how the show went. Till then, keep making comics. Thanks for everyone who hung out. Thanks for everyone who subscribed and everyone who followed.